Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. So where am I going now? So yes, I just finished up my series on how I got here, the last 5 years of my life. It was a real fun series to make, and I really appreciate all of you who showed your support. I really, really do appreciate that. I was expecting just to get a couple hundred views per episode, but most of them cracked 1,000. Some way, way more. Thank you all for that. But yes, where am I going? I've been in Florida for the better part of 2 years. I traveled here and there, but for the most part, I've been in Florida for 2 years. I got a lot of friends down here, a lot of good people. But summer's coming, and I just want something new. Sometimes you just want new. New is good. There's three options I really have, realistically. The first option would be to pack a backpack, start walking. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I have Jade. And while I know Jade would absolutely love trekking across the country and all that good stuff, I don't want to put her through it. I have a reputation of being in very cold places at the wrong time of the year, and I don't want to put her through that. So walking's out of the question. The second option would be to buy a van and do the whole van life thing. I wouldn't even do anything crazy. Like, I see so many people doing the van life with like full kitchens and things, and it's like, no. I could just buy a van, throw a couple blocks of wood in the back, throw a foam mat over it. That's my bed. I'm good. I don't need anything else. But yeah, I could do the van life thing and travel that way, and that would be so much fun. Just traveling the country, walking all the trails, documenting different places, all that. And obviously, I could take Jade with me and everything. But I don't have the money for a van, so that's out of the question. Which leaves the third option, which is also a very good option. So I've been talking to a guy, and he owns some land up in Tennessee. And basically, he wants to get a group of people together, build some cabins, and build cabins and farms and just do the homesteading thing. Right? And he wants to make content out of it and all that fun stuff. And that sounds like fun. Going up to Tennessee, building some stuff, growing food, taking care of chickens, keeping Jade away from the chickens. Definitely keep Jade away from the chickens. Right? That sounds fun to me. So that is probably going to be my plan, unless a catastrophe happens or if I somehow win the lottery that I never play. Don't think that's going to happen. When am I going to go into Tennessee, you may ask? As soon as I get a little bit of money. I am now making a little bit of money from YouTube, which is nice. But I want to go up there with a little bit of change in my pocket just to be safe. Because, down here where I'm at right now, I can make money really easy. I can freelance online. Up there in Tennessee, there's not much service, so I can't really do online freelancing. Also down here, I know a lot of people. I can get work if, I really, really need it. I need to make money. Up there, I don't know anybody. So, finding work's gonna be a chore. So I want to make sure I got a little money going up there. And then after that, maybe live off YouTube. We'll see what happens. I'm probably making enough money to live off of, but just to be safe. That's essentially the plan here. Just get to Tennessee, chill. As for the channel, let's talk about the YouTube channel. So I do got some more videos planned. The next big video is going to be a Q&A. I have no idea how long it's going to be. It could be 30 minutes long. It could be 10 hours long. Depends on how many questions I get. That's going to be in a few days. It's going to be a little while. But, I've gotten so many questions and I'm still taking questions and figured do a Q&A video and answer all the questions. And then I got some more stories I can tell. I'll obviously have some stories from when I was homeless, but I've also got other stories from before I was homeless that maybe somebody can get enjoyment out of or learn a lesson from. I was, my teenage years. Here's the thing. When I was in my 20s, not a lot of crazy things happened. Right? I was committed to working and making money, and I had that vision of opening up a restaurant. So like all throughout my 20s, I was the most boring person alive. But before my 20s and my teenage years, my life was a little crazy. Skateboarding all over the place, used to jump off bridges and cliffs. Had to battle addiction with pain pills. That one wasn't fun. I got hooked on pain pills for about 2 years. Luckily got clean. Been clean for Holy crap, it's been like 14 years now. Maybe 15 years I've been playing. So, I can tell stories about that kind of stuff. And then when I do finally get up to Tennessee, I can start filming, like building stuff, you know, building cabins and how to farm and take care of chickens, all of that good stuff. And basically become like a homesteading channel. And then eventually, I'll get a van and we'll see the country eventually. Just drive all over the place. If I'm going to do the van life thing, I need to make sure I have somewhat of a stable income for gas and such. So we'll see what happens with the homesteading and if I can make a little bit of money through that, through YouTube or whatnot. And then, I can get a van and budget out gas and everything. That's the update. That's where I'm going. Again, thank you all for the support. I really appreciate it. Leave any questions down in the comments for the Q&A video. That's gonna be a big one. If you have any ideas for other series or other videos, like let me know. Anything you want to say. I've also got some ideas for like some homeless survival tips and stuff like that. Just going through, like if anybody needs help with something, how I did it or how I would have done it better. Showing how to make cotton ball alcohol stove. It's like $3 at any Family Dollar. You can just have like a stove that'll heat your food or keep you warm throughout the night, all that stuff. So that's one series I'm thinking about doing. If you have any suggestions for videos or anything like that, let me know. And I'll try and make them. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Next video will be the Q&A video. I have no idea when that will be done, but whenever it gets done, it gets done. It won't be too long. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Peace out, everybody.